Would you believe that one of the world's richest kings never travels like a normal leader? King Salman of Saudi Arabia moves in complete secrecy, surrounded by luxury, tight security, and a huge group of people. He flies in private jumbo jets, stays in entire hotels booked just for him, and travels in a way that no other ruler does. Let's explore the hidden world of King Salman's expensive and secret travels. When King Salman travels, it is not just about comfort, but also about keeping him safe as the leader of a rich and powerful country. Every move he makes is carefully planned and protected with the latest technology and highly trained security teams. He flies in the most luxurious private jets, follows secret routes, and stays in top-class hotels. But beyond the luxury, the real story is how his travels are kept hidden and how his security team makes sure he is safe at all times. When King Salman of Saudi Arabia travels, he does not fly on a normal plane. His private jumbo jets are like flying palaces, made to provide him and his team with the highest level of comfort. These planes are not just a way to travel, they show his great wealth and royal status. King Salman owns some of the most expensive and specially designed planes in the world. His Boeing 747 and Boeing 777 are not like the regular ones seen at airports. They are completely changed inside, with gold-plated decorations, marble floors, large private rooms, and even a personal elevator. These jets are like luxury homes in the sky, giving him the best experience during long flights. The inside of these jets is all about luxury. The seats are made of the finest leather, and there are big, comfortable sofas. Private rooms have everything found in a five-star hotel, such as large TVs, private bathrooms with gold fittings, and fancy dining areas. Every part of the plane is designed to be elegant and comfortable. But these jets are not just beautiful, they are also built with the latest technology for safety and privacy. The windows are bulletproof, and the doors are extra strong to protect the king. The planes also have high-tech communication systems, so the king can talk to his government and business partners while flying. Each flight is carefully planned and fully staffed. Personal chefs cook gourmet meals, while doctors and medical teams are always available to handle any health issues. There are also many security guards on board to make sure the king is safe. The number of people needed to manage these flights makes each trip a huge operation. When King Salman of Saudi Arabia travels, his security is as secret as it is strong. Protecting the world's richest king is not just about normal rules, it is a complex and highly advanced system that keeps him safe at all times. His security uses the latest technology and careful planning to make sure he is always protected. King Salman's security team is made up of top-trained bodyguards who stay with him everywhere he goes. They check for dangers, control crowds, and watch for any threats. These guards are experts in personal protection and are always alert, ready to act if needed. Along with bodyguards, King Salman's team uses the latest security technology. His private jets have high-tech tracking systems that monitor threats on the ground and in the air. The planes have satellite tracking and secure communication systems, so his team can always stay in contact. His jets are even equipped with special anti-missile systems to protect against attacks. Another key part of his security is private airspace and restricted flight routes. Before his plane takes off, flight plans are carefully arranged so that no other aircraft are allowed near him. If an unknown plane enters his airspace, security forces react immediately to stop it. When King Salman visits other countries, his security team works closely with local governments. Intelligence agencies from both nations share information, check people who will meet him, and scan for possible dangers. Sometimes, secret agents are sent ahead to make sure there are no hidden threats. One big reason for having so many people travel with King Salman is to make sure his daily life stays the same wherever he goes. His chefs cook his meals just the way he likes. His doctors are always ready in case of any health issues, and his advisors are nearby to assist him at any time. He even brings his furniture, so his living space feels just like his palace in Saudi Arabia. Bringing such a large group requires careful planning. Multiple jumbo jets are needed to transport staff, security teams, and important equipment. Luxury cars are also flown in ahead of time, so the king can travel in comfort and safety. Hotels and resorts hosting the king must prepare to accommodate not just him, but also his family, top officials, and staff. Every detail from his bed to his daily schedule is arranged to match the high standards he is used to. Even when the king is traveling, his work continues. Many of the officials with him handle business and politics. He meets with foreign leaders, makes big financial deals, and discusses important policies. His visits to other countries often lead to major agreements, making his entourage more than just a travel group. It is a mobile government at work. Before King Salman arrives at a destination, his advance team visits the location weeks or even months ahead of time. They check and reserve the most luxurious properties to make sure everything is perfect for his stay. The hotels chosen for him go through major changes before he arrives. Custom furniture is brought in, security systems are upgraded, and sometimes even the building structure is modified to meet his needs. Some reports say that hotels have had to strengthen certain floors to support the heavy, gold-plated furniture he brings with him. During his stay, other guests are usually asked to leave. This is not just for comfort, but also for security. By clearing entire floors or even entire hotels, the risk of any threats is reduced, and the king's privacy is fully protected. Hotel staff receive special training before serving the king. They must follow strict rules when attending to Saudi royalty. Some staff members are even sent to Saudi Arabia ahead of time to train with his team, making sure they meet the highest standards of service. Most world leaders stay in secure government buildings or embassies, but King Salman's approach is different. By booking entire hotels and making them fit his royal lifestyle, he shows the enormous wealth and power of the Saudi royal family. King Salman does not travel with light luggage. His trips require a huge amount of baggage, including custom-made, gold-plated suitcases filled with luxury items that show his status as the world's richest king. Each suitcase is made with great care, using the finest leather, gold decorations, and the royal symbol. Some reports even say that his toiletries and grooming kits are made of pure gold. One of the most extravagant things he brings is his custom-made golden escalator. This golden escalator is a well-known part of his travel routine. Along with his gold-plated luggage, the king carries some of the rarest and most expensive personal items. These include silk-lined robes, gold-threaded prayer rugs, and handcrafted jewelry. His medical team also travels with him, bringing advanced medical equipment to meet his health needs. His team is responsible for taking care of his valuable belongings. Special security staff make sure that his luggage is safe from the time he leaves until he arrives at his destination. Every suitcase is carefully tracked, and many are sent on separate planes to ensure nothing gets lost. His luxury travel goes beyond just luggage. Every small detail is arranged perfectly. His chefs travel with him, preparing food using only the best, pre-approved ingredients. Even his accommodations are customized with special furniture, so every place he stays feels just as comfortable and grand as his royal palace. King Salman's travels are not just luxurious, they are also very secret. Unlike most world leaders who announce their trips early, the Saudi king keeps his travel plans hidden until the last moment. This secrecy is important for his safety and makes sure that no one can predict his movements. When King Salman travels, his destinations are chosen carefully and sometimes not revealed until he has already arrived. Even top officials in the country he visits may only get short notice before he comes. Keeping his trips secret helps reduce security risks and prevents too much attention. The Saudi royal family knows that their wealth and power make them big targets, so secrecy is one of their best protections. Often, even the hotel or resort staff do not know he is coming until just before he arrives. If he stays in a private palace or residence, extra steps are taken to keep the location hidden. Security teams put up barriers, close off airspace, and make sure that local authorities and workers keep everything confidential. His secret travel plans also serve a political purpose. Some of his trips are important for diplomacy, with key meetings and deals happening in private. He has traveled to countries like Indonesia, Morocco, and Russia, sometimes calling them vacations, but they often include meetings with world leaders and business executives. King Salman's travel is not just luxurious, it is also extremely expensive. As one of the richest kings in the world, his trips can cost hundreds of millions of dollars. One of the biggest costs is transportation. The king does not fly on regular airplanes. Instead, he travels in private jets, including a special Boeing 747 and an Airbus A340. These planes have gold-plated decorations, private bedrooms, fancy dining areas, and even a personal elevator. Running these planes is very expensive. Fuel, maintenance, and staff cost millions of dollars. Also, extra planes travel with him, carrying staff and supplies to make sure he is comfortable and safe. Security is another big expense. The Saudi king has some of the best security in the world. Thousands of bodyguards, intelligence officers, and local security teams protect him. Roads are closed, hotels are secured, and even airspace is restricted when he visits a country. These security measures cost millions because they need careful planning, advanced technology, and a large team of experts. His luxury lifestyle also adds to the cost. King Salman does not pack lightly. He brings his furniture, gold-plated decorations, and personal chefs who prepare his meals. Special equipment is flown in to make sure he has the same comforts as his royal palaces. Private cargo planes are needed to carry all his belongings, making the trip even more expensive. Some of his international trips have cost over $100 million. For example, his 2017 trip to Indonesia reportedly cost over $120 million, including $26 million spent in Bali. The costs covered security, luxury hotels, and the travel of more than 1,500 people who accompanied him. King Salman's expensive travel habits have gained both praise and criticism. His lavish trips, which often cost hundreds of millions of dollars, have made headlines worldwide. Whether it's taking over entire luxury hotels, bringing a large group of people, or transporting gold-plated furniture, his travels are truly extravagant. However, these trips have also been criticized, with some questioning whether such high spending is really necessary. One of his most talked about trips was in 2015 when he visited the French Riviera. The king rented the entire Grand Hotel du Cap Ferret, a fancy resort in southern France. Over 1,000 people traveled with him, and to keep him safe, a public beach near the hotel was closed, causing protests from residents. Even though there was backlash, the king's visit helped the local economy, with reports saying the Saudi royal family spent around $30 million during their stay. Another well-known trip was to Morocco, where the royal family owns a large palace in Tangier. Every summer, King Salman and his entourage spend weeks at this seaside palace. Reports say that tens of millions of dollars are spent each year to prepare the palace for his visit, including renovations, security upgrades, and setting up luxury accommodations for his guests. The Moroccan government often increases security when the king visits, bringing in extra police and military personnel. Unlike most world leaders who announce their trips ahead of time, King Salman often keeps his plans secret until the last minute. Security teams arrive weeks before he does to prepare for his visit, and the places he goes are often completely locked down. Streets are cleared, extra police are added, and airspace restrictions are put in place to keep him safe. Luxury is a big part of his travel. While many leaders fly in private jets, King Salman's planes are more like flying palaces. His Boeing 747s and 777s have gold-plated interiors, private suites, conference rooms, and even a personal elevator. Other leaders usually use government jets with standard luxury features, but King Salman's planes are much more extravagant, making his travel experience unique. King Salman's travel is also closely connected to diplomacy and global influence. Every trip he takes is not just for relaxation. It's a chance to strengthen relationships, sign agreements, and increase Saudi Arabia's power. His visits to countries like China, Russia, and Morocco have led to important business deals and political partnerships. While other leaders also use travel for diplomacy, King Salman does it on a larger scale, using his wealth and royal status to make a lasting impact. King Salman's travels combine extreme luxury, top security, and careful planning, making him stand out as the world's richest and most protected monarch. From private jumbo jets to secret hotel bookings, every detail is carefully planned to make sure he is comfortable and safe. As we've seen, his travels are more than just about luxury. They are a symbol of the power and influence that come with his position. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inside looks into the lives of the world's most powerful figures.